Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. So this is Rock Springs, Wyoming, land of wide open skies, rugged mesas, and the untamed spirit of America's wild horses. So what you see right now is a Rock Springs Airport, which is under renovation, which is on a temporary facility right now. It's a very small airport, but really easy to reach from Denver. It took almost 40 minutes to reach here. And then you can easily move out from the airport. So this is the Rock Springs downtown. So this episode one is mainly on wild horses. So we are going to see wild horses and burros at the Carroll, and we're going to spot some Mustangs. So Rock Springs may look like a quiet town, but it's a gateway to one of the West's greatest living legends, the wild Mustangs. And downtown is a very peaceful and ideal place for living, even no traffic, good opportunities. Wyoming is filled with oil and gases, so a lot of opportunities for a job as well. The story of Wyoming's wild horses begins nearly 500 years ago when Spanish explorers brought horses to the Americas. Some escaped and some were traded, and over time they spread across the plains. By the 18th century, Mustangs roamed freely across what is now Wyoming, shaping Native American cultures, pioneer life, and the very identity of the West, what we see in the Wild West. And this is the real Wild West. So Wyoming is the center state where you have Utah, then you have Colorado around it. So we are going to see the wild horses at the Carroll. So you see the fencing all over around, and there's a place to sit and watch them. So Wyoming is home to tens of thousands of these descendants, tough, resilient, and perfectly adapted to the high desert. Rock Springs Wild Horse Holding and Vaccination Center is a place where the legacy of Mustang meet modern science. Vaccination are the first step from West Wild virus to equine influenza. These shots protect Mustangs from diseases that can sweep through wild herds and threaten their survival. So they are captured here, means they track and they bring to these fences, and then they vaccinate, and as well as vaccination, sometimes they castrate too. So another essential part of care here is castration. By gelding young stallions, the center helps control overpopulation, reduce aggressive behavior, and prepare horses for adoption. Castration ensures a stable balance in the herds, also makes stallions calmer companions for families while protecting the fragile desert ecosystem from overgrazing. So the population without castration can go beyond the limits, so that it'll be really hard for the providers as well as the nature to manage them, and which can lead to the death of them. Wild horses and burros may share the same land, but they're very different. Horses are bigger, up to 16 hands tall, with flowing manes and large herds that stick together. You often see them in herds. They are fast runners and prefer grassy plains. And burros are smaller, chalkier, with long ears and loud brays that echo for miles. They survive in deserts, eating shrubs, and cacti, and often live alone or in small groups. Horses rely on speed and herds for survival, while burros rely on toughness and caution. We are heading to spot some Mustangs. So, when we travel towards Utah or towards Jackson, you can spot some of them galloping. Unfortunately, I couldn't. This is just the beginning of our journey. In the next episode, we'll head deep into the Red Desert and see Mustangs, as well as like the nature, Red Canyon, Flamingo, and the dam around it, all those stuff. Stay tuned.